music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken.
Good evening, everyone. Let's just start the night off with a huge round of applause for the beautiful bride and groom. I just have a few things to cover before we start the night. There will be absolutely no drinking and driving. There are taxis, family, and friends that can drive us all home, so please be safe, everybody. The bathrooms are, if you didn't already notice, right there. There are 2 sand smoking pits right outside the front here. There's a guest book. It is the big gray thing, so please, everybody sign it. There is Sharpies there.
If you guys haven't already realized, Spencer is over there, your bartender. Even bigger round of applause for him. It's glue on, thank you. Tickets are available, $2 if you guys haven't already been up there. All right, your turn.
Please make sure to tip him. He's a great bartender. The buffet, or the dinner, will be a buffet style outside in the tent. Please make sure to sanitize your hands before you get started. There's coffee here, and I think that's everything. Shane and Dana, we're going to pass it over to you guys to introduce your bridal party.
Wonderful.
Oh, are we sitting here?
We can, sure.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Well, it's actually, we forgot the papers in Harrison, so it's on my phone, most of it anyway. But, okay. All right. Oh, can you grab my last wine too? All right, thank you. I'm gonna need that.
No, this is my good side.
Oh God. Dana, I may have lost it.
You're on my dress.
Sorry. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. I wrote so much down though. Before we start, or you got this one?
Yeah, this is me.
Okay.
So we just wanted to introduce the wedding party. We have one last gift for you guys. I don't know if you're gonna like it, but I don't feel bad whatsoever.
We kind of felt bad until even like yesterday.
Yeah. So, Shane?
Oh yeah. There's a wonderful gift for you guys. It's just reach under the table. Don't have to look. Just reach on. Just reach on under there. Really get under and just grab it. All right. All right. Nobody open it yet. Don't open it yet. Don't start. Yeah, no, you do. I know, and it's going to be beautiful. We have a little like extra rules going into this, if you guys don't mind.
So what we're gonna do is one at a time. We're gonna introduce a member of the wedding party. So when you start drinking, we'll begin our introductions. However,
So, we'll pass around a bottle opener. The guys have a bottle opener over here. We'll pass it around. It's the longer you guys take to drink, the longer we're gonna talk about you. So, just so everyone knows, Dana and I both ended up having about 5 ices last night, so I kind of felt bad about this, but I don't anymore. At all. Great. So first off, we're starting, can you guys, here, give me the bottle opener.
So we're gonna first start off with the maid of honor, Danielle Werrell, formerly known as McConnell.
Hey, wait, no, I don't know how
No, I'll start with nice, and then slowly it will deteriorate. Yeah, it'll be bad. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, so Danny, go ahead. Take a knee if you want. Danny and I have been best friends since grade 3. She is the life of the party wherever you go, and she has no problem telling you when you're wrong. She once had pink eye at our grad trip.
Keep drinking, Daddy. Keep
This
drinking.
is where it gets bad.
Just keep going.
And she thought that using the same cloth for the other eye would be a good idea. I can confidently say that weekend she was very, very wrong. Pink eye, both eyes.
She's,
I'll give you a little bit of a grace period. You're the first one, so you can sip on that.
just so you know, Daddy, we expected you to be done far earlier than this.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll come over and grab the bottle opener from you. We're going back and forth, so I guess I'll just... Oh, great. You guys are so smart. Oh. Okay, don't start until I tell you to start, okay? Okay, so the next person up is the best man, Matthew Fisher. Don't just... Okay, go. Great, yeah, go. You're up. Start drinking. Go. Yep, just... All right, so at Matt's wedding, I said enough about him that was good, so I'm just going to go straight to the bad here. Matt often talks about going hunting, but I've never actually seen him bring anything home. Matt's the kind of guy to repeat the joke that you just said, but a little bit louder, so he gets the credit for it. Where'd I go? Oh. Matt's the lightest person here, but he actually can hold his liquor relatively well.
Now we have my sister Bianca. Do you have a bottle opener? All right.
Hang on, Bianca, hang on.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. She is the weightlifting champion and can probably outlift anyone here, including my own father. I remember being, oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Well, when we were younger, she got rammed.
Oh, you're gonna keep...
Yeah, no, I'm going to say it anyways. She got knocked into a pile of shit by a ram. And that was probably one of my fondest memories of her. So.
Just so you know, fellas, I will stop when you finish. All right? I just want to make sure you guys have some reason to drink fast, that's all. Yeah, next up is my lovely older brother, Mitchell. And I am going to read a little slower because I know you're probably the slowest drinker out of the group here. Yeah. That too. Okay, Mitch, you ready? All right, start. That's exact. Do you read my notes? So as you can probably see, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go for it. That's who it was. Mitchell's pretty clearly incapable of growing any facial hair, unlike his younger brother here. We've actually gone to the bar multiple times together. Me while underage, and Mitchell while 19. And actually, the very end's kind of nice, so. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're just gonna, yeah, you would. Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. So I picked Mitch up from the airport once. He was 19, I was 17, and we both went, ordered a beer. Mitch got ID'd, and the lady was totally fine with just giving me my beer by myself. That's happened multiple times, so that's great. Oh, this one's good. Mitch likes to bring one beer to a family function. And the rest of the night, the guy's just going to mooch off my dad and I, so Wayne and I both bring at least 12 per family function, just to favor Mitch, too. Okay, at least get close to finishing. This is my last line. I am, however, grateful to have grown up with a friend.
That was really hard for him to say, though. He had to read it off. Okay, next up, lovely Presley Roberts. Here we go. I know she's very, very slow. I wrote a lot for you. She was my rock and study buddy throughout university, and we finally graduated with our degrees this summer. We may have had too many celebratory drinks with nothing to celebrate, maybe just the decline of our mental health. She's also known for her sheer clumsiness. I think I recall 5 or 6 concussions, 3 broken noses, a broken ankle, some torn ligaments. I think there's some more, but I've lost count by now. There's just too many. You're probably halfway done, are you?
Hey!
Oh! Well done.
All right. We're going to move on to Stephen Hudson. Yeah, actually, I wrote this with Stephen being like in the middle of the pack, but then I watched him down one last night, and I've got my work cut out for me. Just let me, wait. Let me just look at it for a sec. Let him get started. Okay, I'm pretty much going to get the first line out. Okay, ready? Go. So I lived with Stephen for about 1 month, and the entire time all I got was Dana and Stephen bickering back and forth the entire time. Well done. Well done. Well done.
All right, so now I have Paige Kennedy. But wait. Paige, before you start. No, before you start. Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep going, but like, out of this entire group, I feel like you're probably the only one that's not a borderline alcoholic. So this is why I'm giving you the option for your husband, Kyle, to take on this responsibility. Yeah? Come on, Kyle, let's go. And Paige recently has 2 lovely little babies, so she hasn't drank in like 2 years? I don't know. So everyone feed her alcohol tonight. Okay, Kyle, you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so Paige and I have been friends for 10 years now. She's a very reliable friend and will always go out of her way for you. She's the queen at making eggs Benny and has 2 of the cutest kids. Make that 3. No, this is my best line. I have to say it anyway. Sorry, Kyle. So make that 3 if you include Kyle. But he's not that cute, though, so.
All right. Next up is Cody Heaps. Sorry. Oh! There's one more for Greg. There's one more under there, yeah. Oh, Greg, you're a sport. You're a sport. Absolutely. If you're anything like Cody, this should take a little while. So. All right, so yeah, Cody's definitely the sassiest of the group. Gets that from his dad. Cody, I'm pretty sure, was behind every single bad thing that happened to me at my bachelor party. Who brings Everclear to a bachelor party? It was mostly used as fire starter, not to drink, so it worked out. Back when Cody and I were in elementary school, we used to play like hockey sticks and shooting ice at each other. Great. I won't even end that. All right. Thanks, Cody.
Next, we have Katie McNamara Noel, my second sister. I know you're really fast at this, so I'm going to say like one sentence. Okay, I'll start with the bad and then I'll go to the good. It's not even bad.
What? Do I have to continue drinking for you to say nice things about?
No, I can say that throughout the night if you want. Okay. So my favorite memories are of Katie constantly embarrassing Bianca in public just to piss her off, just for us to have a good laugh. We have grown up together since, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the girls have the lead right now, and there's only 5 of you. No. Yeah, so the next person is one of the 2 guys here that I really expected to go fast. Steven kind of surprised me, though, so I'll make that 3. Is Dylan DeGroot. All right, ready? Okay. Dylan's the only person in the bachelor party to fall off the bridge on the way to the bathroom. Dylan's usually so gentle, so no one bet on him.
If anyone wants a detailed story about falling off the bridge, feel free to ask him later on tonight.
I'll tell it later. That was Cody and I, so yeah. Cody probably tripped him.
Melissa Fisher. I do. Yeah, I do. Don't worry. I got you.
Yours is the longest one, actually.
Yeah, I knew. So Melissa and I went to school together, but our friendship sparked through Matt and Shane. You can almost always find her in the garden with flowers, on the dance floor, or drunk sleeping on the beach. When we were together, I have never laughed so hard and peed my pants more than I have with Melissa. I knew... Okay, it's pretty even, but like... I knew you would be one of the slower drinkers. See, this is what I added on her. But you're the angel of the group, so I don't really have any juicy stories just yet. But after tonight, I'm sure I will. So,
Look at that. Timed
yeah,
it.
wow, well done.
A little bit.
A little bit more. She's so pretty.
And last but certainly not least, my cousin Tanner. He's another speedy drinker, but he's grown up in a family of it with his parents, and his brother Sean really helped him on that aspect. So, are you ready, Tanner? Yeah. All right. Tanner's the only person I know that's going to run out of gas twice in the same week. I lived with Tanner for a little over a year, and all right. Nope, that's the rules. Well done. All right.
Do we hand it to Jamie and Sean?
I guess, does Jamie and Sean have anything else to say here before we...
Dinner's at 6:15, right?
You know this.
I don't know. I think dinner's at 6:15. So we'll figure it out. So.
Just Jamie. Sean did his job. He's done for the night now.
Yeah. So everybody have a couple drinks and we'll figure it out. I don't know what's going on.
I believe dinner's pretty much good to go. Jamie's checking on it right now, though. So just give it a hot second. Thanks, Brad. Oh yeah, quick shout out to the DJ Brad, who kind of dropped the idea of the ices anyways. So
Wait for them all to come back.
we're a little unorganized.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter because I haven't got anything planned at all, so I don't even. I think Bianca can pee in about 15 seconds, so we can probably just wait for her. Not that there's much to say. Yeah. Oh, there's not a whole lot to say. Honestly, Dana, you look absolutely beautiful. I'm proud of both of you guys. Shane, welcome to the family. I'm not going to say any embarrassing stories at all about the times I've had to piggyback Shane downstairs completely drunk. Or hold back Dana's hair as she was crying, puking into the carpet upstairs I got to clean. So, not sure where that influence came from, Dana. Not sure at all. Sibel and I are very proud of both of you guys. We're very, very happy for this day. And we love you, and I hope you guys have a long, happy, healthy life together, and 3-4 grandkids would be good. First boy, Sean Wayne Penner. Second boy, Wayne Sean Penner. I'm good with that. Okay, he's got seniority on me, so. But seriously, we're very, very happy for you guys. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Jerry and Kelly, thank you so much for hosting for us. This is, please stand up. Everyone knows, but I'm sure everyone knows who they are. Yeah. Because I'm sure a lot of you guys didn't pay attention to the news, but what they did just announce, I think 2 days ago, they shut down all the banquet halls. So had we gone with the Harrison banquet hall that we planned with, this wouldn't happen today. So thank you once again.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Shane's demanded that we come up here and say nice things about him. So Shane's got many sides to his personality, and we'll give you a couple quick stories of what they are.
Shane's a happy-go-lucky guy. So when he was about 3 or 4 years old, he decided to go for a walk. We figured probably to Grandma and Grandpa's. We don't really know. They weren't that far away, probably half an hour? With your little legs, maybe an hour at that age. So Wayne and I were doing whatever we were doing. We don't really know. Yeah, that's what we were. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I think it was a.
So
It was a Sunday morning. We may have been hungover on the couch.
I'm ad-libbing to what he wrote on my screen. So anyways, he went for a walk, and all of a sudden we get a knock on the door, and it's the neighbor. He comes home. Okay, I can't. You got it right here.
You're supposed to practice this.
No, you can make it bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. He might have been heading to Grams and Grams. I already said that. So luckily, our neighbor was in his front yard, and Shane was totally naked, strolling down the street. Rob, our neighbor, Rob Rowe, for all of us people who were in Little Mountain School, stopped him and said, "Hey, Shane, you should probably go home and put some clothes on." So Shane did turn around, went home, put some clothes on, or went home, and then a few minutes later, here comes Shane down in front of Rob's house again with rubber boots on. That was it. So then Rob brought him back home, knocking on the door, and we're like, yeah, thanks. Do not criticize our parenting skills, please. They turned out okay.
All right. Next, we have Cocky Shane.
Wasn't that cocky, Shane?
Yeah. Damn, I wish I'd said that. Shane started hockey when he was about 6. As the seasons passed, he had it all going. He had stick handling, he had shooting, he had skating. Yeah, and we're not just saying this because we're proud parents, but one skill in particular was honestly pro level at an early age, and that was trash talking the other team. He was smart about it, though. He would say things just loud enough the parents couldn't hear, and he would always do it with a smile on his face.
He was just making friends. I swear, he was just making friends.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. This is your line.
I know. Anyone that's played beer pong with Shane knows what we're talking about. And then there's forgetful Shane. Yeah, right? So Shane, you are so lucky to have your grandparents living just a few minutes away from you. We've lost count how many times that we've had the school phone us, or we've had to call Grams and Gramps to come and bring you a lunch, gym stuff, or your homework that you forgot that they had to drop off to school for you to have. Yeah. And Dana, we hope that he won't forget you. But if he does, we'll gladly take the call and drop you off for him.
Okay, next, we have caring and thoughtful Shane.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no one could think of any stories about Shane being caring and thoughtful. And that's because that's just Shane. Every day. Shane, even as far back as your streaking days on Wedgwood Drive, you've always put your friends and family first. And we are so proud of the man you've become.
Dana, we still remember the first time we met you like it was yesterday.
All right, let's see. He's getting old, eh? Yeah. We were heading out for the night. Boys asked if they could have a few friends over for a get-together. Yeah.
Not a party. It was a get-together. So around midnight, there's a call from the RCMP. We were out, obviously. So he said there's underage drinking going on at the house and on the street, and at the park across the street. And we said we'd come home and take care of it.
Very impaired Shane meets us at the door. It's, Mom, Dad, don't worry, cops are here. I talked them down.
And Dana, there you were in the chaos of everyone else running out of the house, leaving the house. You were cleaning up the mess. We love that. We knew you were right for Shane right there.
Magical moment.
Dana, since then you have become like a daughter to us. We've come to know you, some of your likes and dislikes.
We need 2 mics. So we know that there is one thing that needs to happen to make this day truly special for you. Yeah. Could everyone please stand up and participate in this very special toast to Dana? Yeah, you're welcome.
Dana, we couldn't be happier that you are now locked in our family.
Whether you want to be or not, we love you both very much, and we wish you a long, healthy, happy life together. And grandkids, we wish for grandkids too. Hockey playing grandkids.
So I'm Bianca, Dana's sister. We used to actually have a brother and sister, Maria and Jose, but they were around before we were born and they misbehaved a lot, so they had to leave. And my dad used to say that when we were growing up, that if we got in trouble and misbehaved, we'd end up like them in the back field, you know. So we were good kids. And then we also grew up with someone called Grandmaster Pupu Nana. He was in charge of everyone, the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus. So you do not piss off Mom and Dad or else they would tell the Grandmaster Pupu Nana. Dana and I grew up outside of Yarrow on a 5-acre property with a hobby farm. We were always playing outside at the farm with the ducks and goats, except for Frank, who used to always chase Dana and I and bite our ankles. And then we would always play outside by the big pile of dirt, which was actually manure, and we used to throw it like snowballs at each other, you know, like what kids usually do. And then when we were also younger, we used to have these John Deere toy tractors that we would race all the time. We had a steep driveway, and Dana would go at the bottom, I would go at the top, and we would just fly and hit each other as hard as we could, like bumper cars. And then there's my parents looking outside the window, and we're just laughing, but whatever. It was an abusive childhood. And then as we got older, obviously we fought a lot, like siblings do. And then when I moved out, we got a lot closer. Sorry, got forced to move out, right, Papa? Dana's the favorite child. But I've always been pretty protective of Dana. We played soccer a few years together, and when someone was playing dirty with her, I'd, throw in a tackle or two. So, Shane, don't mess with me. You know I'm stronger than you. No one's stronger than me in here, but it's okay. Dana, I'm very happy to be your big sister. When you're sad, I'm sad. When you're happy, I'm happy. I'm very glad that you found Shane, though. Every time you talk about him, you're beaming. Thank you for still loving her, even though she's really weird sometimes. But thank you for being such a gentleman. You help out our family like it's your own. And you're the only person that would make her this happy. So welcome to our family, Shane.
Hey everyone. Hey guys. Well, based on how slow I drank my ice, you guys should already know me pretty well. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Matt, and I'm Shane's best man. We've known each other since we're about 4 years old, went to the same school, same classes, played on the same hockey teams. And Shane was actually my best man last year, where I got married to my beautiful wife, Melissa. Woo! Yeah. Right? Yeah, always make it up myself. But I will say, along with all the other bridesmaids tonight, look radiant. Right? Take note, Shane. That was well done. All right. I did have a few lines tonight about how drunk I was able to get everybody at mine and Melissa's wedding for Shane to do his speech, which went over very well for him. But Shane got you guys just as drunk, so I think everything's going to go good tonight. In all seriousness, though, Shane has been a brother to me for over 2 decades now, which is actually crazy to think about. It's been so long. One of Shane's greatest virtues is actually how loyal of a friend he is. If I was ever in trouble, needed a helping hand, Shane was there for me, which I do appreciate. But on the flip side, the guy was always getting me into trouble. Man. Now, as you can imagine, I was always the innocent kid growing up. Never in trouble. I always did my homework on time. But man, Shane made me do some stupid things. I remember back when we were camping, some DeGroot decided to give us some stink bombs. And we were going around. He made me throw them in all the women's shower stalls while they're showering. All right. Well, there's a few other things. Hold on. I remember throwing eggs at places, taxis, getting chased by taxi drivers. That was a bad one. When we grew a bit older, we were stealing Wayne and Julie's booze, sneaking out of the loft, spent hours walking around Chilliwack, which is just like, back when you were a kid, getting nude, rocking around. Some things happen like that. Sorry, Wayne, I think I still owe you quite a few cases of beer for when we were kids. Luckily, as we grew up, Shane started making some better decisions in his life. One of them being he started dating his now beautiful wife, Dana. Woo! Right? After getting to know Dana over the past several years, I can confidently say that she is very strong-willed. But she is also one of the most caring and devoted people I've ever met. When Shane moved up to 100 Mile, when he was just out of high school, Dana was taking the sketchy Greyhound buses, if you guys remember those. 5 hours up just to meet him for a weekend. Right? Shane moved out to Kelowna. She actually moved out there with them, which is crazy, even though she was going through school. I don't know who would want to live with Shane. Right, Steve? I do say, though, that the two of them fit like a glove. They're both competitive. Wayne and Julie went over the beer pong stories. Don't ever try that. Don't ever play a game against them. They're both absolutely devoted to each other, though, and I couldn't be more happy for the two of them to spend their lives together. I'm going to get some more serious, though. Now that we all know the events taking place right now have made life, and especially planning a wedding, very difficult. And I know these past few months have been a lot of work for Shane and Dana, trying to get everything organized, trying to change venues, and everything else that goes along with cutting 200 or 150 people down to 50 people. So I'd like to give a huge thanks to the couple and everyone involved for making this night so special. It's been great. Right. The wedding was beautiful and the food was fantastic, even though ribs and white shirts don't go well together. And I'm sure tonight the party is going to be wild. So I would like, Sean, I'd also like to give a big thanks to Jerry and, Kelly. Sorry, Kelly. Hold on. I need another drink. I've had way too many drinks tonight. Thanks, Shane, for drinking me chug a whole ice before I do my speech. Kelly, please blame that one on Shane. We've known each other for 20 years too, so. It was. I was pausing. It was a good pause. Okay. I think it's time to end, so saying that, Please join me in raising your glasses to my best friend and his beautiful wife, Mr. and Mrs. Penner. Sorry, Kelly.
All right, now I'd like to welcome up the beautiful maid of honor. I don't know her last name. It's just Danny. So McConnell. It's Danny.
It's actually Werrell now. Just so whatever, fuck it, whatever you guys want to Hi. My name's Danny, and I'm an alcoholic. Oh shit! Oh my God! This is Saturday night. Okay, you know what? This is my Friday night speech. Oh fuck. Okay. Hi everyone. I am so sorry about that. You know what? Okay, so this is what happens. Every time I go to a wedding, I do not prepare a speech. And this is the special part. I thought I was gonna be an adult about this. I thought I was gonna be mature. But the pink eye thing was so uncalled for, and I just don't think that I can be nice after that. And I'm sorry. I'm not, but I'm sorry. Anyways, just give me a second. Oh, Dana. Oh, Dana. Where to begin? You know, actually, you know what? I'm going to be really nice. Okay, so basically, Dana is my only friend. As you can tell, it's a lot to put up with me. And Dana, you have done the hardest job I think anybody could ever imagine doing, putting up with me. So basically what I want to say is thank you so much. You are beautiful today, and I'm so happy that everything turned out so beautiful and everything turned out well. I've prepared a song, actually. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. The main thing that I wanted to say is that through it all, I think this is a very good example of things do not turn out the way that you always want it to be, considering COVID and forest fires. Thank you very much. Pictures are going to look amazing. However, you have to take it just as it is. And same with marriage, you know, things maybe won't always be the way that you want. But you have to enjoy every step of the way. This day has been amazing. I'm actually looking at Dana, actually not looking at you right now. It is your turn in a moment. You just wait. Other than that, I love you so much. There's not even enough words in the English dictionary to describe how much I love you. But seriously, my only best friend forever, the only person that I can stand for more than 5 minutes, Dana Tatiana, I love you so much. Other than the soft, gushy part, Shane, oh my God, I am really sorry, but this is gonna happen. So basically, as a side note, what has happened our entire last, 7 years, I have tried so hard for Shane to tell me that he loves me. And every time they would leave, I would be like, Shane, I love you. And he'd be like, okay, Danny. And I'd be like, you know what? No, it's Shane. Okay, bye, Shane. I love you. And he's like, all right. I did actually speak to everybody here that you were actually having to come up next to me and look me in the eye and tell me that you love me in front of everybody. So basically, I did make a pact with everybody. If you do not do this, we're all leaving right now. There's cabs outside. So if you want to come up right now and profess your love to me, I would feel really great about this. So.
Danielle, I think you're great. And
My heart's beating so fast.
I love you. All right.
I didn't even have to make Dina make him come up here. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll wait till you sit down. Wait till you sit down. Just a minute. Eyes on me. Okay. Can we raise a glass for everybody? Dana and Shane, I love you so much. I wish I knew the bridesmaid song because I was gonna sing it, but I totally forget. Okay, so cheers and the biggest woo ever. Woo, woo, woo! Woo! Congratulations, you guys. I love you so much. Next up, it's not me. This is all I'm gonna say. I'm so sorry, by the way. I'm so
Okay, whatever. Okay, I guess. Next up's Mitch.
Yeah, I'm about as excited about this as you guys are. Thanks, Danny. And Matt and Bianca and all of y'all. I feel like I should probably freeform this now. I don't know. No. Yeah, good call. I'm Mitch. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Shane's older brother. I do want to start by sincerely thanking everyone who can make it out for COVID and, you know, our whole world predicament. I don't know about you guys, but I had to be really nice to Shane for the last 4 months to make sure I still made the list. I know there's actually a few of you, where's Holly? You guys don't even know how to be nice, so I'd like to know what you got him for a wedding present. I've known Shane for almost 25 years now. I've liked him for maybe 7. I think that's around the time Dana showed up, so thanks, Dana. Appreciate you. Shane never actually asked me to do a speech today. I just kind of told him I'd do it. 6 months ago seemed like a great idea. Thursday night when I started writing this, little regret. It's not that I couldn't think of anything to write. It's just that when you've been brothers with someone for 25 years, well, there's a lot of things to write about. And how do I fit that into a 20-minute speech? Just kidding, I wouldn't stand up here for 20 minutes. I actually read online that your speech should be about as long as the groom's going to last in bed on his wedding night. And I guess...
Just mic drop that.
Well, so I combed through some of my old memories of us together as boys. I pulled out some favorite stories of mine. The first one being when I was 6 and you were 4. We were hanging out in the backyard, just playing. I got bored because 4-year-olds aren't fun. I went to play by myself, and little Shane wasn't having any of that. So little Shane takes off his shoes and throws them over the back fence into the field behind our house. Instantly, his own tears start pouring, and he runs inside screaming that I did it. Well, this has happened enough times to me at 6 years old that I know I'm already getting in trouble. But unfortunately for Shane, Mom and Dad were watching out the kitchen window, saw the whole thing. And, well, the glass shattered on perfect little Shane's life. And from then on out, I could throw his shoes over the fence, and no one would even know. As he grew older, I sort of saw myself as a mentor to Shane. I was good at school, and he preferred to talk to his friends. I was good at sports. He spent his game time picking flowers in right field. And I was good at video games, and Shane didn't know his controller wasn't plugged in until he was 9 years old. But that's why I can take full credit for the amazing man Shane's become today. He makes more money than me. He kicks my ass at NHL, and, well, he went and fucking got married first, so. Here we are.
When we were, I think, 18 and 16, Shane won a trip to a hockey camp in Calgary run by his favorite player, Jerome McGinley. He was allowed to take a friend, so I'd like to think that Mom and Dad didn't force him to take me, and that he picked his favorite brother, because it was one of the best memories, actually, that we have together as teenagers. One of the coolest things for me. We did all our events together, and it's just a lot of fun. I knew after watching Shane absolutely dominate a handful of events that he was going to become a better hockey player than me, which still hurts to this day, but I got over it. I'm working on it anyway. It led to one of my favorite pictures of us where I'm helping him up off the ground. And it's on Facebook and Instagram. You guys might have seen it. I'm helping him off the ground. He just sprinted for 20 straight minutes and looks like absolute shit. And I dropped out at minute 8, so I looked great. Helping him up off the ground, just glowing. Great pick, though. As adults, we actually get along better than I ever could have hoped as kids. Very happy with our relationship now. As kids, we fought a lot. We don't really fight anymore. It's probably because Shane got bigger than me. I stopped picking on him. Not just the beard. We used to play on the same team for Beer League for quite a while, which was a lot of fun. We regularly led the league in scoring for the first few years. Then Shane bailed on me and went off to Kelowna for a while. And my points went straight into the gutter. Well, it was really tough for me to realize that you're the guy passing me the puck all the time. I just thought I was good. He came back and my points went back up, which was nice, but our team still sucked, so I can just pretend it's not related. Shane called me in Portugal a couple years ago. I guess, was it 2 years ago now? Yeah. And when Shane calls me on the phone, I assume something has to be really wrong. We just don't talk on the phone. I was a little bit scared to answer it, but as it turns out, he just wanted to tell me he was going to propose to Dana, which made me very happy and totally worth answering the phone for. I thought it was a little ballsy to start telling people before he actually asked the question, because she hadn't said yes yet. But I was really proud of Shane and really happy for both of you. And still happy, I guess. You're doing great so far. The first time I really hung out with Dana was at the aforementioned party Mom and Dad were talking about. Shane and I thought it'd be a good idea while Mom and Dad were out for the weekend to just host a small get-together of 60 or 70 of our closest friends and break into the liquor cabinet, but what could go wrong? That's the only reason the house didn't burn down, Holly. I'd like to tell you guys that was the moment I knew Dana was the one for Shane, but honestly, I don't remember a lot of the night, but what I do remember is that Dana was so freaking loud. Just kept going. It's no wonder the cops were called. We might have been on Fairfield Island, but I bet they could hear us from the precinct. Just hear Dana. Luckily, it turns out Dana's actually an awesome human being. I love you a lot. I'm really happy you're coming into our family. You look great. You look gorgeous. Your dress looks great. It's a great change from the pants you normally wear in your relationship. Almost done, almost done. I'm done with the fun stuff. Now I'll just get a little sappy. Dana, I'm honored to have you as my sister. I'm very happy you're part of our family. You guys are both fabulous, genuine, kind souls. I love you both a lot. I'm really excited for what the future holds for both of you. Can't wait to explore it with you guys. So I didn't bring my drink up with me, but cheers to Shane and Dana. You guys are going to have a lovely life. Can't wait to explore it with you both. Cheers.
again, we forgot like our thank you speech, so it's kind of a rough draft.
Also, those speeches were fantastic.
Yeah,
Thanks,
they were
guys.
very good. Thank you so
very
much.
Beautiful. Very touched. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna let you start.
Oh. So like Dana said, we forgot our our thing, so we just kind of wrote down out of memory who we need to thank.
Besides everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I actually only wrote down Jerry, so. Yeah, so we'd want to start with obviously thank everybody for coming. That's really nice, especially like everyone's pointed out due to COVID and the fires. Aw. I've been saying that's nice a lot, so they seem to have caught on. So other than everybody here, we'd like to specifically thank some of the people from out of town.
I wanted to thank my mom and Oma that came out from Logan Lake. Thank you. My Auntie Gail and Uncle Bill who came from Penticton. Thank you. One of my bridesmaids, Katie, who came from Revelstoke. Yep, there we go. It's not that hard of a word, but apparently it is.
I want to thank my Auntie Shelley and her husband Glenn for coming from Summerland and the Saltbox. One of my groomsmen, Tanner, and his lovely girlfriend Juby for coming from Salmon Arm. And I think that's all of the out-of-towners. Stephen claims he moved here from Nova Scotia specifically for the wedding. So he really wanted us to point that one out.
Thank you, Jerry and Kelly, so much for allowing us to have our wedding here. It has been spectacular. You guys have been more than helpful. Thank you so much. Round of applause. Specifically Kelly first.
We'd like to thank both of our parents. You guys have done so much for the wedding in general, just helping set up and obviously paying for a big chunk of it. That's great. Really appreciate that. And of course, everyone else who helped set up. That's fantastic. The place looks phenomenal. Almost doesn't look like a barn anymore, so that's crazy.
And we wanted to thank all the vendors, so everyone that set up and everything, especially Hannah and Ariana, that the videographer and photographer for today. Thank you so much.
And one last big shout out to our bartender Spencer, doing a great job back there, and our DJ Brad. We're about to see how good he really is. All right, so at this point, it's pretty much party on, I guess. Oh, party on, Wayne. We have some MC. We have an MC. We have an MC. Jamie, you've done such a great job tonight. Sean, my cousin Sean also went up here a couple times, so that's something. No, but seriously, thank you guys so much. You've done incredible. We've given you zero direction today, so you guys just kind of wung it. And you is wung the right word? Is it winged? Did you? You guys really winged it. Okay. All right. Anyways, do you guys want the mic back or?
I think we're gonna set up some first dances, so we'll figure that out and then we'll continue on. Thank you, everybody.